AITAH for telling my husband our son was gay. I entered my son's room because I was doing laundry. I knocked, and there was no response. When I saw my son and his friend cuddling, I immediately walked out of his room and let them sleep. I discussed it with my husband, and the possibility that our son might be gay came up. I decided that we should just wait until our son was comfortable sharing this with us. My husband argued, saying, what if he never tells us that he's gay? I told my husband that if he doesn't tell us that he's gay, then he's probably not. I told him that we should just let our son know that we'll love him regardless and leave it at that. However, my husband went against our agreement, questioned our son about his sexual orientation while I was driving my son's friend home. When I returned home, I discovered my son in tears, yelling and accusing me of outing him. I was confused and told my son that I didn't know what he was talking about. My son told me while he was crying that his father revealed what I saw and basically coerced him into coming out before he was ready. My son asked me why would I tell his father and why would I enter his room without his permission. I started crying and told my son that I was sorry and that I loved him and accepted him no matter what. My son remained distant and now refuses to speak to me and his father. When I confronted my husband, I told him that I was angry that he threw me under the bus. He claimed he didn't mean any harm, only shared what I mentioned to our son, hoping it will make him comfortable about coming out to us. My husband argues that blaming him for our son's emotions is unfair and told me our son is only going through an emotional phase that will pass. I'm torn between forgiving him because I blame him for causing our son to be angry with me,